Hi everyone, welcome to week 1 of intermediate app development. Today we will be learning how to build a 2-paged app. Now for the setup, all you have to do is make an account. Go to new project and click App Lab. So starting off, we're going to go to design and we're going to rename the ID of screen 1 to home. Next we're going to choose a background color. My favorite color is pink, so we'll just go with that, but you can do whatever you want. Now we're going to add a label. We'll put the ID as title_text. Labels for everything but screens will follow a similar naming procedure, x_y. X being the thing that it is, and Y being the type of element that it is. For the text, you can put it as anything, but I'll just put it as welcome to my app. For the width, we'll put it at 250 and the height at 30. The X and Y positions will be 35 and 15. The text color and font family can be whatever you want, but for me, I'll just put the color at brown. Finally, the font size will stay at 13. Now we'll add another label to our app. We'll put the ID for this one, question_text. For the text, we'll put, would you like to sign up for our updates program? And then we'll put the width at 280 and the height at 30. Then the X and Y positions at 20 and 125. The text color and font family can be whatever you want, but for me, I'll just leave it at default. Lastly, we'll put the font size at 12. Now let's add a radio button to our app. Make sure not to add a button, just a radio button, since they're two different things. We'll put the ID at yes_RB, RB standing for radio button. Then the group ID will be yes_no_RBG, RBG standing for radio button group. The height and width at 15, and the X position being at 45 while the Y being at 170. Then we'll add another radio button to our app. We'll name this no radio button, leaving the group ID as it is. We'll change the width and height to 15, and the X position at 45 while the Y being at 195. Next we'll add a label to our app. We'll name this one yes_text. For the text, we'll read it at yes. The width and height will stay the same at 57 and 18, while the X and Y positions being at 60 and 165. And again, you can put the text color and font family to whatever you want. We'll keep the font size at 13, and now it's time to add another label. For this one, we'll have the ID as no text, and the text reading no, with the width and height being the same at 51 and 18, and the X and Y positions being 60 and 190. You can have the text color and font family be whatever you want, with the size staying at 13. Now we'll add another label to our app. This one having an ID of email_text. The text here reading what's your email, with the width being 280 and the height being 30. X and Y positions being 20 and 235. The text color and font family can be whatever you want. The font size will go down to 12. Make sure to hit the hidden checkbox. Now we'll add something new. We'll add a text input. The ID will read email_text input, and we'll leave the placeholder blank. We'll leave the width and the height the same, but we'll change the X and Y positions to 35 and 260. You can make the text and font family whatever you want. We'll move the font size down to 12 and check the hidden checkbox again. Now we'll add a regular button to our app. This one will be named Exit 1 button, with the text being thanks for signing up, exit here. The width will be 200 and the height will be 40. The X position will be 35 and the Y position 310. You can have the text color and the font family be whatever you want, and we'll leave the font size as it is. Lastly, we'll check the hidden checkbox. Now we'll add another button. We'll name this one Exit 2_button. The text will read, thanks for visiting, exit here. The width will be 180, height 40, and the X and Y positions 45 and 240. The text color and the font family can be whatever you want, but we'll leave the size at 15. Lastly, we'll scroll down and hit the hidden checkbox. Now it's time to create another screen. To create another screen, we'll click this home and click new screen. We'll rename this screen to be exit. You can choose whatever background color you want. For me, I'll make it a light yellow. This is kind of green actually. Then we'll add a label to this. We'll put the ID as exit_text, and the text will read, thanks for visiting our app. The width will be 226 and the height will be 18. The X and Y positions will be 40 and 225. You can choose whatever color and font family you want. For me, I'll make the color a bright orange. Lastly, leave the font size at 13. Okay, and now it's time to code. We'll click this code button here and make sure to have show text on. We'll start by writing / radio button events. Following that, we'll write onEvent yes radio button click function. Then inside this bracket, we'll write show element email text input, show element email text, show element exit 1 button, and hide element exit 2 button. This block of code makes it so that when we click the yes radio button, it'll show all of these elements and hide exit 2 button. Don't forget to close your bracket off with another bracket and a semicolon. Then we'll write onEvent no radio button click function. And inside the bracket, we'll write hide element email text input, hide element email text, hide element exit 1 button, and show element exit 2 button. This makes it so that when we click no radio button, it'll hide all these elements and show exit 2 button. Don't forget to close off your bracket. And next, we'll write / exit button events. Under this green text, we'll write onEvent exit button 1 click function. In the bracket, we'll write setScreen exit. This makes it so that when we click the exit 1 button, it'll set our screen to exit instead of home. Don't forget to close off your bracket. And then we'll code exit 2 button by writing onEvent exit 2 button click function. We'll write setScreen exit so that when we click exit 2 button, it'll set our screen to exit, and then close off our bracket. Now we're done with our code. Let's run it. Click run. Would you like to sign up for our updates program? Yes. What's my email? Hi. Thanks for signing up. Exit here. See, it works. Now let's click no. Would you like to sign up for our updates program? No. Thanks for visiting. Exit here. Now we have a fully working 2-paged app.